Today, Dr. Boomer is going to give us a short brief on network automation with the use of simulation tools. He will be comparing 3 different tools. I'm just going to sit back, relax, and ask questions.
As you know, large networks consist of hundreds to thousands of routers and switches and are extremely complex. One can't simply test out new automation functions on live networks, as a mistake could impact hundreds to thousands of users.
Wait a second, Dr. Boomer. Tell us a bit about your credentials. You don't need to read us your whole resume, but give us a short version.
So what do we do if we can't test on live networks? We test in the lab with software that simulates hundreds to thousands of devices interacting with the automation tools and functions that we want to test and deploy. So these are our requirements we use to filter down to 3 products. Here we are at the Cisco site. It's not that easy to use to get up and running quickly. As we get into the type of purchase or the licensing, the personal single version is not adequate for what we're trying to do, which is use it as a lab support tool. Even Personal Plus has its limitations, and you may end up having to buy additional images to get your lab environment close enough to production so that you can really test with it. The one thing to keep in mind is Cisco only simulates Cisco devices. So if you have a heterogeneous network, then this is probably not the tool for you. Here is the EVE-NG site. It is a multi-vendor simulation tool. So it has images for Cisco, Juniper, and all the rest of the devices that you might find in a network that you want to simulate. The big drawback to EVE-NG is its support. It's only live chat. This is Mimic. This tool seems very attuned to what our needs are, a lab simulation tool for network automation. It's very easy to use, get up and running, and configure within a day, and they have great support. It supports all of the protocols you need, and it has several images from several different vendors, so it is a multi-vendor solution. But here's something interesting. This is an illustration of what Mimic does as a virtual lab. For $500 to get started in a simulation environment for a lab and supporting up to 100,000 different simulations, it's a good product.
I'm not a developer, and I don't have time to mess around learning something new just for this. So are there videos out there to show me how to connect these simulations across VMs so a discovery works?
Sure, Kat. Let me bring up a 60-second clip by Gambit Communications, which sells Mimic, one of the products we're evaluating, and walk you through it. Right now, we're putting in the subnet for discovery of 1,000 simulated network devices. So we put in the subnet, we put in the mask, and we select how we want the information displayed. And then we start a discovery. And so what you'll see on the left-hand side is the 1,000 green simulated devices. On the right-hand side, you can see a discovery going on right now. Now this discovery is running CCNP, the actual network topology of the discovered network of 1,000 devices. And here's a closer inspection of it. Our devices that are all green, but they can also turn red. That's up and down behavior or health status problems with the device as a simulation for the network management tool to detect.
So what is the bottom line, Dr. Boomer?
Here's the bottom line, Kat. EVE-NG does not provide live person support, but only chat. CML isn't easy to get up and running quickly because it may not come with the required images needed, and so even with the professional version at $349, you may be buying more images, which can raise the price considerably. And it only simulates Cisco devices. Neither CML nor EVE-NG seem geared to be a lab tool. Not only is Mimic geared to be a lab tool, but it's very easy to use and has great real-time support. It runs in small to medium-sized configuration VMs, and it supports multiple vendors. Plus, it has over 200 videos about the product and even videos like the one we saw on how to discover its simulation from a network management tool.
We will be doing more Tech Corner videos in the near future. Until next time.